I want to go over how to avoid getting ghosted by a prospect. We've all been there. We've all handed out a proposal. We've all set up a walkthrough. We've all gotten a yes, I'm ready to go from a potential client. All of a sudden, you're ghosted. You don't hear from them. You try calling them, consistently trying to get in touch with them. Either that's via email, phone call, text, social media, in person, they have ghosted you. And that's the worst place to be in as a salesperson, or even running your business being a salesperson. So if you're watching this right now and you have a sales team, you can go ahead and send them this or tag them down below as well. If your sales team is not in this Facebook, go ahead and actually have them request to join, and then just let me know and I'll add them in. And if you are currently doing sales yourself within your business, you're going to find this video very, very valuable. So let's jump right into it. Here are the 3 reasons why a prospect is ghosting you. Number 1, you're sending quotes via email. This is something you should not be doing, and the reason for not doing it is because you're not able to actually handle the prospect's objections that will come up during the process of them reading the proposal or what you sent over to them. And let me kind of draw the picture out for you a little bit here. So for example, you go and you talk to a prospect, great walkthrough, everything went well. They say, hey, listen, can you draft over a proposal and send it to me? You go, sure, I'll send it to your email within the day. You do that, and then boom, you never hear from them again. Most of the time, they would either 1, not look at the email because they have other emails coming in, or 2, they look at the email and the price is too much, they're no longer ready, they had something come up while they were reading it. There's so many scenarios that could be why they didn't get back in touch with you, aka ghosted you, but you'll never know because you sent a quote or a proposal via email. What you actually need to do instead is set up a meeting with the prospect via Zoom or in person to review the proposal with them. Then they are, over a half an hour away from me. I don't want to drive there just for a potential deal to go through or not to go through. Now you can debate that, with yourself, whether it's worth it or not in regards of gas costs. Let's just say you don't want to drive out. Well, guess what? You can then do a Zoom meeting with them where you can share your screen, go over the proposal with them. Doing so, you can then ask them on the Zoom if they have any questions on the proposal. Is there any reason why they're not ready to get started today? Or even ask them, are you ready to move forward today? You can't do that if you send something over email and wait for a response. You can only do that if you take control of the sales process and ask the prospect to do an in-person proposal review meeting or a Zoom meeting to review over the proposal. So how? You ask them. And if they say no, here's the thing. Somewhere in the sales process or the walkthrough, they didn't connect with you. And this is the brutal truth that you have to hear from me, because you're going to find out the hard way. If you go and you ask somebody to do this in person or over Zoom proposal review and they tell you, no, I'm too busy. And the true honest thing is they just didn't connect with you or your company on the walkthrough. And so because of that, they can really care less whether or not they meet with you or not. But if they say yes, great, set up a time within 24 hours or as soon as possible. And if you can do a proposal or get a proposal meeting with them on the same day, that's awesome. Time is the killer of deals. So the faster you get in touch with them, do the proposal, go over it, ask for the deal, the better it is for you, or the higher the chances of you actually closing the deal. The longer you wait, I've seen it all the time. People go, hey man, I just sent out the email. I'm like, great, when are they getting in touch with you? And they tell me, I don't know. They just told me they're going to get in touch with you in a couple of days, a week or so. I'm like, boom, you already lost. Just move on to the next opportunity. You need to understand that you need to take control of the sales process. Number 1, conducting the walkthrough properly, which I'll go over next. Number 2, letting them know that the next step is actually doing and having a meeting via Zoom or in person to review over the proposal. And you do that by asking them whether or not they're open to doing so you can review over some of the things that you covered with them on the walkthrough here, just to make sure you do not miss anything in the proposal. If they say no, like I mentioned, somewhere in the walkthrough they did not connect with you, and that's just something that you have to understand for next time. But if they say yes, great, you've now higher your chances of closing the client. So number 2, you're winging the walkthrough. You're winging it. You're going into a walkthrough not having a clear plan. You don't have stages within the walkthrough. You're just walking in, woke up, you're just going to go do a walkthrough. You're crossing your fingers that they agree with the price that you're going to tell them. And doing that is actually the opposite of what you should be doing. So don't wing it. You actually have to have a clear walkthrough plan. And here's an example, by the way. If you want a clear walkthrough plan, stage 1, stage 2, 3, 4, and many more stages on how to walk somebody all the way from the beginning to the end to closing them, then go ahead and leave a comment down below and I'll create another training on how to develop a clear walkthrough plan. But in this case, I'm just giving you guys an example here. As you guys can see, stage number 1 is the intro. Introducing yourself to the client and then having them intro you or the prospect intro themselves to you. Asking them certain questions about certain things about their business, what they need, right? An open-ended question like, hey, how can I help you today? Why are you having us come out to do this walkthrough? What problems are you looking to solve today with me here? Asking that question then opens the conversation up to you listening to what they have going on and seeing if it's something that you can help them with, right? Stage number 3 is urgency and pain, right? These questions are around, hey, listen, let's just say we're a good fit financially, our company, our culture, what we have to provide for you guys quality wise. How urgent is this for you to actually get implemented? How urgent are you in the process of actually hiring somebody? Is it next week? Is it next year? How urgent are you? Right? Getting this question across allows you to know whether or not they're in need of somebody right now or in the future. And knowing this, then you can handle the closing process differently. Stage number 4, and there's many more stages, by the way, as well. I call it the temp check. The temp check is just temperature checking on whether or not the client or the prospect is understanding what you're saying, agreeing with what you're saying, or actually enjoying the walkthrough with you and actually seeing that, hey, listen, this prospect actually likes me. And you can tell by them just giving you compliments. You can tell by them asking you more questions back. You can tell by them just saying you're different, right? The way you're doing the walkthrough is very professional. I really like it. I really see us being able to work together. That's temperature check from you asking them, hey, just out of curiosity, is there any questions that you have for me in the walkthrough so far? Or, hey, Mr. Prospect, just wanted to make sure that, I have all of the stuff that you mentioned to me. Do you mind if I read it back? Oh, you read it back and then you ask them, hey, are you good to go? Does this all make sense to you? And if they're like, yes, no, it makes sense, everything is great, then perfect. Your temperature check shows that you are on track of actually getting this person to work with you. Having something to guide you will allow you to ask and also cover all that is needed on the walkthrough or in the walkthrough. The goal is to also create a system so others can follow as well. If you're currently doing the walkthrough yourself and you want to build a company that in the future is running by itself, and you want to build a company that can, allow you to go on vacation, take off when needed, you need to actually set up a walkthrough plan so people in the future can follow the system that you have set up, not just winging it. Before I go into number 3, by the way, if you're enjoying and you're finding value in what I'm covering in today's training here, go ahead and like the video and comment your favorite part and some of the lessons that you've learned, and give me some scenarios that you've been through, what scenarios that you've been through that has caused you to get ghosted by a prospect, and I will spend my time to help you dissect it and help you get back into the sales process and close the deal. So take some time, leave it in the comment below, and tag a couple cleaning owners that you feel like can benefit from this. If they're not inside our Facebook group just yet, I highly suggest you have them join. We're the #1 growing Facebook group around cleaning business owners like yourself. We do so by providing amazing results and videos like this for you guys to learn. So here's number 3. You're not asking closing questions. Let me repeat that for you. You're not asking closing questions. Yes, you're a salesperson for your company. Yes, you're in a sales process, but you have to close the deals. Salespeople don't make money. People that close the deal do. Stop beating around the bush and be straight up with them by asking them closing questions. For example, what's holding you back from hiring us to be your cleaning company? Hey, what's making you want to take time to think about it? Is it the time? Is it the price? Is it something that you need that we can help you with? Are you ready to move forward today? Hey, after review the proposal, if everything makes sense, are you ready to hire us? These are all closing questions. Either you ask it before going over the proposal, like for example, After we review the proposal, if everything makes sense, are you ready to move forward today? Or are you ready to hire us? That's a before the proposal question. But after you go to the proposal, the best way to end it is like, are you ready to move forward? Is there any other questions you have before we move forward? Initiate the close by asking for the close. Ask for the close. And if the client goes, yes, I am, you should jump right into getting the contract signed and moving them into your onboarding process. And if they say, no, I am not, that is the best time for you then to kick into objection handling mode and figuring out the deep reason why they're not moving forward with you, and help them understand that whatever it is that they're worried about, money, time, price, need, if your company can solve it and you can help them, be there for them and explain away their concerns. So that is exactly the 3 things that you need to implement right now to be able to not get ghosted, right? In red, I wrote down exactly what you're currently doing or what you might be doing that's causing you to get ghosted. And if you're doing these 3 things, I suggest you actually do the opposite. Do what's in green, not what's in red. And you will see a higher closing rate, your business growing, and you're going to continue to scale to uncapped potential. And I promise you that. I appreciate you guys watching this training here. And if you found value in this, go ahead and comment below your favorite part and also some of the scenarios that you've been through that has caused people or prospects to ghost you. And comment below which one of these things that you're currently doing right now, and if what I explained to you helped you realize that you shouldn't be doing it. While you're down there, like the video as well. If you have any cleaning owners or anybody that you want to watch this, go ahead and tag them down below. All right, guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys so much. Many more trainings on the way. If you have any questions in regards of how Scale My Cleaning Business can help you, here's the answer. We work with the top 1% cleaning companies, not financially, not by size, but by the mindset and attitude of the business owner. If you're in a financial situation where you are ready to invest into the right company to help propel your business and build the right systems, having systems like, for example, stuff that I covered here, because this is what we set up with the people that work with us. We set up sales systems with them, walkthrough systems with them, closing systems with them, and we even help them generate more opportunities and walkthroughs so they don't worry about where the next contract's coming from. While working with us, there's an abundance of opportunities on the way for their business. So again, if you want and you're interested in working with us, just go ahead and message me here on Facebook. I'm more than happy to help you out. If you have any questions, here to help you out as well. Again, I hope you enjoyed this training here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.